Oh,
Back, man. After that damn playoff series, man. Oh my gosh. Warriors and
welcome
Lakers.
back. Welcome back, people. Y'all know what it is.
Facts over feelings. Y'all know the deal.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It's your boy,
Yep.
Mr. Co-Champ over here with the homie Antonio Ortega. And it's playoff time, baby.
Yes, it sure is, man. Second round just got over, finished. About three of the four rounds and stuff. I mean, not rounds, but there's like three series over and one still remaining.
Yep, yep. All the semifinals, man. It's been a very intense playoffs so far, man. High level hoop. It's been fun to watch, man, because the regular season was trash. So to get some good hoop is what I've been waiting for, and we got it. That's for damn sure.
Oh yeah, for sure, man. Damn. SoCal versus NorCal again. We've been seeing who the Dodgers beat the Giants. You got the Rams beat the Niners. Now Lakers beat the Warriors. SoCal been beating NorCal and stuff. I don't
Yeah,
like
that's
that,
true,
man.
huh? Yeah. I forgot about that. That's kind of unfortunate, bro. Shit. Now you say it like that. Yeah. LA been reigning supreme over the Bay. Seem like as far as the sports go, huh? Damn.
Yeah, man. And I'm a part of two of those three because the Dodgers and Giants. I don't rock with the Dodgers. I'm not a Giants fan, of course, but sheesh, man. The Dodgers they got theirs and stuff, and
Yeah.
the Bay teams they all probably could have won them series too.
Yeah, I'm only part of one of those, man. Just the Niners. I care less about the Giants or the Dodgers. And then on the other side, I'm a Laker fan, as you know. So that's kind of crazy, man. But yeah, man. As y'all know, man, last night was the game 6, Lakers Warriors, and from the crypt, as they call it. And for my end, it ended up being a great game. You know what I mean? Boys came out ready to play. LeBron looked real focused. You could tell you could see it in his face that he was about to do whatever he could to try to win that game at home because he did not want to go back to Chase Center. Guarantee you that. But
Yeah.
you know, we showed up, man, and played very well. Warriors didn't show up the way we thought they would. I'm glad they didn't because I didn't want to go back to Chase Center either. Shit. It was a tough series, though, man. 6 games, and I don't know, man. The Warriors just didn't look like the Warriors. You know what I mean? So
Yeah, my end of it, Andrew Wiggins, he missed that time. He had to take care of his personal matter.
yeah, yeah,
By the time he came back to the playoffs, he wasn't really the same. Like he didn't have that same touch on his passes or on his shot, like from mid range, uh, 3-point range, free throw. He missed a lot of free throws against the Kings and Lakers. And on defense, no, he was good, try hard player. He did pretty good. He definitely guarded some guys in each round. Guarded a little Aaron Fox in the first round, a little LaFraud James in the second round. But wait, well, last year Wiggins was our second best player, man.
yeah,
He was
right.
part of the dynamic duo with Steph. He was the new Clay in the Steph and Clay thing, like so he was so important, and he had to be our second best player if we were gonna win, And I
Right.
know Clay's at fault because he missed so many open shots. The Warriors as a whole missed open shots. Steph did too in game 6. It's like wide open, man.
Game 6
Um,
is rough, man.
it felt like you know Debo Samuel, IU, Kittle, they dropped a bunch of wide open passes in the playoff game or something that cost us. That's what it feels like. I
Jeez.
think dropped first downs and touchdowns, and that cost the Niners. Oh my
Right.
gosh.
It looked like last night, man. The Warriors want to let anybody beat them but Steph. They made sure they did whatever they could to guard Steph. They let Clay, I've never seen them do this before. They let Clay wide open on purpose just to make sure they covered Steph. You know what I mean? That's how off the Warriors were. They couldn't hit shit. I mean, they couldn't hit nothing last night, bro. And that was very unlike them. And that's what I'm saying. Like you said, when you get open shots like that, wide open, uncontested, they knock that shit down the majority of the time. You know what I mean? So something was just off with them this year, bro. You know what I mean? And we know, like I said, a lot of it may stem from the beginning of the season when Draymond Poole situation. You know what I mean? So who knows if that still lingers around? I think it does personally. You know what I mean? Because like after that happened, the whole shit just been kind of rocky. The shit been rocky all season. So, and I was listening to Kerr this morning, and even he was saying like, we just didn't have a championship team this year. It's like you can just see it. Like we wasn't there. They struggled all season just to stay afloat to get in the playoffs. You know what I mean? And normally a championship team, they not struggling to get into the playoffs. You know what I mean? You know, but they got that medal though. You know what I mean? So
yeah, you know who they kind of remind me of? They remind me of the Tampa Bay Bucks. You know, the Bucks won a Super Bowl, then they had to deal with Tom Brady's marriage stuff. That was kind of like the Green versus Poole situation, but in a different way. You know, like that was kind of a distraction in training camp. I think Brady missed what 11 straight practices or something like that, or training camp days or something like that.
Right.
That was kind of what the issues with the Warriors, and they kind of had like a championship hangover or something like that, and it tailed off the whole season, just like it did with Tampa Bay Bucks.
Right. I mean,
Brady and Steph is the same people, really, like as far as rank wise.
Right. Distraction is a distraction, bro, regardless of what it is. And once you get that distraction and it hits the team, that vibe is there, bro. So it kind of takes away from everything. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So and you got to think about it, man. Jordan Poole is 23 years old, man, and honestly, that's a kid still. You know what I mean? To be real with you, at 23, you're not really, you can't even rent a damn car yet. You know what I mean? So it's like to get punched in your face like that, and the whole world can see it. It might be normal. It might happen a lot in hoop and all of that, but never to where the whole world sees it happen. That's different. You know what I mean? So I just feel like that had an effect on the whole squad, man. The whole morale of the team. They just look different, bro. Even when they around each other, the vibe not the same. They not, when the Warriors is balling, because they everybody over there happy. The vibe is different. You know what I mean? It just, this year's vibe was just off. You know what I mean? So who knows what it was, but and like you said, your boy missed a lot of time, man. Wiggs missed hella time. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it just, everything wasn't, the stars wasn't aligned. You know what I mean? Unfortunately,
Oh man, he got issues with that, and then like Jonathan Kuminga, he wanted to get inside. He wants some more playing time. Supposedly, he didn't, agree with some of the stuff, and now he wants a full-time role next year, or he wants to trade, similar to Trey Lance with the Niners. I want to start, or maybe trade me. Stuff. Same thing again. But like I said, they missed so many open shots, like self-inflicted wounds. Game 4 and Game 6, we had those games. Just make the open shots.
Yeah.
It's like the Kings series took a lot out of them, like the 7 long games. Similar to like, I think this Lakers series was like, if it's 6, but it felt like a 7. I think as far as like on the body, it might mess up the Lakers and going forward with the Nuggets, especially in that high altitude, and the way they move the ball and they play, like AD can't really hide this series. He got to be on Jokic, the most dominant player, like big guy in the league right now. So, and LeBron, and they got big height guys, Aaron Gordon, Michael Porter. That's probably gonna be on LeBron. They're like 6'9", 6'10". So they got wings, they got everything, man. They got the high altitude on their side.
Yeah, they do definitely got. I mean, the matchup is great, man. I think they match up very well, man for man. You know what I mean? Because Lakers can actually throw big bodies out there now. They had to play kind of small against the Warriors. You know what I mean? So now they can run Vanderbilt out there a lot more, and Beasley and Troy Brown, cats that didn't get no run against the Warriors because the Warriors are smaller. You know what I mean? So they'll match up well, man. I just it's going to be a dope thing to see Jokic and AD go at it. You know what I mean? Because they both still kind of in their prime, at least. Yeah, I would say they're in their prime. You know what I mean? AD may be a little over the hill. You know what I mean? As far as, how old is AD? Like 28 now, 29? Is he even 30 yet?
He's
30?
Yeah, because he was 2012 draft, same draft as Green.
Yeah, so he's 30, about 30 then. Okay, but still, he still should be in some prime.
1 year, I think.
It was what? Yeah, just 1 year.
1 year.
Just one. Yeah, he's one and done.
So he came out when he was like 19. That's 11 years ago. Just 30.
Yeah. So I mean, and Jokic is at the top of his game too. You know what I mean? So, and that's just gonna be a dope matchup to see, man. I think it's gonna be great, to be honest, because Jokic is crafty, bro. Just watching him play, man, he does some shit that nobody does. You know what I mean? He's just different. I know he's European and all of that. Maybe that's why. But he's a dog on the real. People don't realize that he's scrappy too. He actually, you see what he did to the owner over there in Phoenix the other day when he pushed the ball out of his hand.
He pushing owners and everything. That's how you know he's serious. He's serious about this playoffs.
The Joker, though, man.
He got to get a ring, man. Wow.
Hey man, listen, bro. This matchup, I actually wanted this matchup to be honest with you in the first round because I thought we was going to be the 8th seed, and I wasn't mad at it. But now in the Western Conference Finals, it's a little more pressure on you. You know what I mean? So I don't know, man. It's gonna be a great series. I think this one might actually go 7, to be honest with you, because it's gonna be a lot of back and forth. The only thing that gives me a little bit of hope is seeing how the games that they lost to Phoenix, you know what I mean, and how they lost to Phoenix. It took for KD and Booker both to go off both them games in order for them to win them games. You know what I mean?
Yeah, do
So
AD and Brown got that in them?
yeah, I don't know. I mean, and that's my
D'Lo and
thing.
AD, or because
Yeah.
D'Lo, he kind of tailed off a little bit against the Warriors. Like the first couple games, he was like balling, but then he was kind of like inconsistent after
Yeah,
that.
that's him though, bro. I mean, that's just the way he plays, and that's why I like him. I like him, but I don't love him. You know what I mean? Because he's way too inconsistent. I mean, he can't. You you need in the playoffs. You need somebody that's going to be consistent all the time, man. Especially you got to have 3. You know what I mean? You got to, and that's what happened with y'all. You only had Steph and Clay didn't really show up. You know what I mean? And
Wiggins is still recovering.
You're right. So it's like, you know what I mean? If you ain't got all your pieces, bro, it ain't gonna work. And that's what worries me about Denver, man, because they starting 5 is serious. You know what I mean? So it's gonna be fun.
Kevon Looney, he's kind of like, as far as not shooting wise, like when he has opportunity, he's kind of like Ben Simmons a little bit, like he don't even try.
Yeah.
Much unless he's like under the rim and he dunks it. That's the only time he really shoots it,
Yeah.
But,
I mean,
he's a hell of a rebounder.
That's for sure. But Looney play his role though. He played it very well, man. He do what he's told to do. You know what I mean? People forget, man. If you looked at Looney's UCLA days, man, he used to actually put the ball on the floor, the hoop. You know what I mean? Like hoop. You know
They
what I mean? Like
Durant when he came out.
Huh?
They compared him to Durant when he came out.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He actually can hoop, but they don't let him play that role in Golden State. They making him rebound and give and block shots and and kind of distribute here and there. That's just his role. Unfortunately, on another squad, I think he can actually show more of his game. You know what I mean? But he fits in perfect here for y'all. You know what I mean? Yeah. I don't think he don't go nowhere though, to be honest. But because it's about winning chips, and he got what? Loon got 3, right? He got 3.
Yeah, Looney won in 2017, 2018, 2022.
Yeah, right.
He got 3.
Right, he got 3. So shit, he a champ. You know what I mean? So
you want to keep winning. We need him. He's our small ball center. I like him and stuff.
Yeah.
We just need a more quality backup guy to give him more breather. That's got to be the key. That's why we should have signed Robin Lopez in the offseason. I was screaming for it. They matched the salaries and everything. I'll never forget that.
Y'all could have, man, honestly, I think y'all could have signed DeMarcus Cousins, or you could have signed Dwight Howard. Either one of them cats, man, would have been better than nothing. You know what I mean?
Dwight Howard wanted to come here to tutor Wiseman.
I know. Right. I know, but that hurts in the playoffs, man. In the playoffs, you got to have a deep bench, man. You got to have, a veteran savvy team, a team that's, hungry. You know what I mean? And, the Warriors, what, six of the past 8 years they've been in the finals, you know what I mean? And that's a lot, you know what I mean? It's a lot on your team. It's a lot, takes a toll on your players, you know what I mean? They just won last year, you know what I mean? So all that shit catches up to you at some point, man. Oh, so a lot of people think that, the dynasty's over already, you know what I mean? But personally, I feel like as long as they keep Steph and Wiggins back to Wiggins, Dre still Dre, Clay's diminishing for whatever reason. I don't know what it is, you know what I mean? But if Clay takes a lesser role, they still got action, man. I don't see, them not being in the mix, you know what I mean? Still, a lot of people are like, oh, it's over, but dynasty's over. This ain't that last dance feeling, you know what I mean? You knew that. Yeah, you knew when that shit happened, like with Mike and them, you like, oh, it's over. I mean, it's a different feeling with y'all, you know what I mean? So I see a lot of people saying that it's over, just online and in general, but I think they're just hating on y'all, you know what I mean? To be honest, they want it to be over.
It is big hating. The Nick Wrights and the Kendrick Perkins is, hating those dudes, LeBron lovers like that. Brian Windhorse.
It's a lot of LeBron lovers, bro. That's for sure. I witnessed this playoffs a lot more than any.
Really, you noticed that?
Yeah, man. Listen, bro. You know me. I'm not against LeBron. He's on my team. I gotta root for him. You know what I mean? No matter what, he's on my squad. but I'm not, I'm not a LeBron fan like that. So just seeing the amount of people that just blatantly say, I'm not a Laker fan, but I'm a LeBron fan, so I'm rocking with the Lakers. I'm like, wow. And they proud of it. Bronsexual. Yeah. And I'm like, wow, well, I can't be mad at them, but I mean, it is what it is. But damn, it's a lot of them.
Too many. Jeez, Shannon Sharp, of course, is one. He don't know Warriors too much, but he's a big LeBron lover.
Yeah, he ain't mad at it. He loves Steph Curry too, though. Shit.
Yeah. Max Kellerman be loving Brown.
A lot of them do. I mean, they and I get it. I mean, I get it, but just as being the type of fans that we are, you know what I mean? It's just kind of sacrilegious for us to follow a player. You know what I mean? We have teams and we rock with our squad. It don't matter. I mean, I understand everybody has their favorite player, but you just don't team hop with you just because your player's over there. That's like us saying if Debo goes somewhere else, we finna be on another. We about to cheer for another team. Like, you gotta be kidding me. Come on.
Yeah, you know who made me be a football fan? Jerry Rice snatching it from the LA Raiders to break the touchdown record. I got a Jerry Rice tat, my favorite athlete of all time. Right. Did I become a Raider fan when he went there?
Right.
No.
Right. It don't work like that, bro. It don't work like that. You know what
I mean, there was rumors of Kobe going to the Bulls and such, years back. Would you have been a Bulls fan?
Right. No, wouldn't happen. And for me, even personally, my favorite player of all time is Michael Jordan. You know what I mean? But I've never been a Bulls fan. You know what I mean? So, it's Michael and Kobe. Them two is A and 1B. You know what I mean? But I've never, because I grew up, growing up, I'm a little older. So growing up, all I knew was Michael. You know what I mean? Michael was everything. You know what I mean? Him and Magic, obviously. You know what I mean? I love Magic too, because I'm a Laker fan. But just the shit that Michael did was like, come on, that's Michael Jordan. I literally watched all of that. I remember when he beat us, the Lakers, in 1991 for his first title. You know what I mean? Never forget it. You know what I mean? It's crazy. But I'm just saying, still, I would never be a Bulls fan. Never, ever, 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 ever. It's Lakers all day, no matter what. People are funny though, bro. I mean, to each their own. But just saying, it's pretty hilarious to watch these people, follow LeBron the way they do, man.
Yeah,
it's a lot of them.
I'll be like, what? I'm ready to clown him.
But yeah, man, that was a great series, man. For us being, you being a Warrior fan, me being a Laker fan, for me personally, I've been waiting for this series to happen for 32 years. You know what I mean? Since 1991. That's the last time we actually played y'all in the playoffs. And at that time, y'all had Run TMC, Mullen, and all of them boys. You know what I mean? And back then, the series was only 5 games. You know what I mean? Yeah. So I remember we beat y'all that year, and we went to the championship that year, and we lost to the Knicks. To the Bulls. You know what I mean? But that's the last time it happened. So at that time, I just moved out here, so I wasn't, I didn't really know people out here. But y'all and us playing each other, this is like monumental, bro. This is something we've been waiting for years, So
yeah, we got a couple guys develop. Heck yeah, man, be ready to play again, man. Hopefully Clay comes off the bench.
Yeah, he might have to, bro.
Take a pay cut, be like a 6th man, 7th man.
Yeah.
We bring like a star 2 guard in there, like a disgruntled guy.
A disgruntled guy.
Because there's always like a disgruntled star somewhere, we'll probably get one maybe.
Just don't pick up Pat Bev or nobody like that, man, or Westbrook.
Oh, no.
them dudes is disgruntled enough.
Yeah, they kind of throw wrenches in your team. They kind of just mess up the chemistry somehow.
You know who else is disgruntled too? Is your boy Chris Paul over there.
Oh yeah, he's past the hill, man. Dwight Howard's over there recruiting him to China. Since he couldn't win with KD, couldn't win with KD.
That's terrible, man. That's terrible. It's awful. But moving on, man, to the other series we got going on, man. It's also the Denver Nuggets closed out Phoenix, as we were just talking about them. You know what I mean? They got them 4-2 as well. Joker and all them boys looking real good. Real good. They're gonna be a problem. I kind of feel bad for KD and Booker, man. They both balled their asses off, but they just didn't have enough. You know what I mean? It's just them two, against all of them, And I don't know what happened to your boy Ayton, but he just decided not to show up.
Yeah, he just like he doesn't take it seriously, man. Because maybe he wants to be featured more. Maybe he should because he's number one pick. He's tall, but he don't give it his all, I guess.
I mean, they gave that man $30 million a season, bro. When you're getting paid like that, you can't get in the playoff games against a team like that and just not show up, though. You play your role, even if you ain't getting the ball like that. You still go out there and block shots, rebound. You know what I mean? And he was a no-show, bro, like all the way. And you can't win like that, man. You just can't.
Can't at all. No. DeAndre Ayton, I wonder where he going. I mean, they won't trade him to the Warriors now. It's division. So
I doubt that. But and also, I mean, with Phoenix too, man, they gave up too much for Durant. You know what I mean? They gave up pretty much the nucleus of their squad. You know what I mean? Besides Booker and CP, they gave up all of the young guys. And in the playoffs, you got to have a deep bench. They had no bench. You know what I mean? So you had Terrence Ross, but that's it. Or what's his name? Something Ross.
Shamet.
Yeah, Shamet. He's sometimes he's very, very, who knows?
Hit or miss, yeah.
Yeah, right. So it's like that type of players you can't, regardless of. There's no way. I didn't see them beating Denver at all. I mean, even if they would have got past Denver, they still would have lost to whoever would have won against. It would have been the Warriors or the Lakers. They still would have lost either one of them. You know what I mean? I think because they just didn't have enough. So, but now, so we got Lakers, Denver. Then we got
Celtics
and Philly
tied 3-3.
Yeah, and that's tomorrow, right?
Versus the Miami Heat. The winner, Miami Heat's facing the winner, so
yeah. And how crazy is that Miami Heat, the number 8 seed, who lost their first playing game and won their second playing game, is now in the Eastern Conference Finals.
I know, bro. See, that's what I'm saying. Once you get in, once you get hot, once you run to the right matchup,
right.
I guess anything can happen, man. I thought the Knicks would win that series.
Me too.
Jimmy Buckets proved us wrong again.
Yeah, Jimmy Butler, boy, he's something else. And they took out the number 1 seed, bro, the Milwaukee Bucks. He took them out. Like, we took them out, what was that, 5 games? 6 games?
It seemed like it was 5, but
it seemed like it.
Yeah, and the thing is that they lost 2 games with the Greek Freak at the end, and they won a game without Greek Freak. So
right.
I mean, they still had everybody healthy. You know what I'm saying? They still lost. So
yeah, I mean, Jimmy Butler had a hell of a series against them. He went crazy a couple times, and sometimes that's what it takes. But Jimmy Butler got that dog in him too, boy. He a problem. If he get another, I like his team. I don't think they got enough to win it all. You know what I mean?
Another star.
Yeah, right. He need a sidekick. He got a few sidekicks, but they all just they're good, but they're not great. He need another great one. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So, because me personally, I think Adebayo is more of a third best player on a title team instead of second.
Right, for sure, definitely. And Kyle Lowry used to be really good. Like they just get a little older.
Number two.
Yeah, right. But he just a little older, so he don't play the way he used to. And in clutch, he's gonna come through for you though. For the close game. But and then they got Kevin Love over there playing like he on the goddamn Cavs again.
Yeah, Kevin Love. Like, damn, Kevin Love really doing it.
Yeah, but honestly, I don't see Miami getting past Boston or Philadelphia, whoever wins that series. But who knows, bro? The way they've been playing, they might, but I don't see it though. To be honest,
I don't see. I see the winner of that beating them. Hopefully, the Celtics, man. Celtics, they got a good team. I want to see them in the finals again.
Yeah, I do too, man. It's as ironic as it is, bro. Like I said, I picked the Celtics to win it all this year, and craziest part is that the Lakers have an opportunity to be playing the Celtics. And, oh man, that's just classic shit. You know what I mean? As far as NBA history goes, you know what I mean? Lakers, Celtics, but I couldn't even. That was the last thing I thought that would happen. You know what I mean? It might not happen, but I'm just saying it's just a possibility. You know what I mean? Right. But god damn.
Celtics, Jason Tatum, man, he started off the other game like 114. Then he ended up getting hot 4 for 4 in the fourth quarter. He couldn't miss. So that's what I thought Clay was gonna do, man. Like playing kind of shooting bad, then all of a sudden gonna get hot.
Yeah.
Oh, so many in and out, so many just missed shots.
Yeah, man, and just wide open shots. I mean, I don't know if his legs wasn't there a lot or what, but he just was missing. But he was long on shots too. So, but Tatum, bro, I thought they was gonna lose that game because the way he was playing, it was just like, what is this guy doing? Like he was just turning the ball over. He was, he just looked bad, missing shots, missing layups. I mean, he looked terrible to the fourth quarter. He just went off though. He just something like clicked in him. Like, okay, time to wake up. He hit 1-3. Then he hit another 3. Then he came down and got fouled. Got another one. I'm like, God damn, 9 points and hella quick. He scored like 16 in the fourth quarter, man. I mean, that's a dog, man. You know what I mean? Got that Mamba mentality. That Mamba mentality.
Yeah, man. He had to make that shot. He had to make all them shots. He saved the season. Him and Jalen Brownlee, they're gonna they're like my favorite tandem, honestly, in the whole NBA.
Yeah,
I like seeing them.
Them boys is good, man. They scare me. I ain't gonna lie to you. Because I ain't gonna lie, Tatum been wanting to take out Bron since he was a rookie. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, and he would love nothing more than to stop him from getting his number 5. You know what I mean? Oh, yeah. So, and him getting his first. You know what I mean? That's why Boston scares me so much, because I know Tatum is he hungry. You can see it in him, bro. He want that shit bad. You know what I mean?
Marcus Smart, Robert Williams, Al Horford, Jalen Brown.
Got a squad, man. They got a squad.
Brogdon, Derek White, Grant.
Look, the list goes on. You know what I mean? Only thing, the one thing that I can say though, that only thing I think that can go against them is their coaching. Coach is a interim coach, first year. You know what I mean? It's the only thing that, like, if you're playing against a team like this and then it gets to them crunch times when you ain't never experienced that type of shit before. That's the only thing I think that maybe go against them. You know what I mean? But besides that, the whole team itself, monsters. Monsters, all of them. So, but we'll see tomorrow, though, bro. I mean, tomorrow's Game 7 for the Sixers and the Celtics. So, Sixers been balling too, bro. You know what I mean? James Harden had jumped in the fountain of youth or something. You know what I mean? Because he looking like old school James Harden lately. You know what I mean?
He had some games where he was like scoring a lot, though. I will say.
Yeah, he dropped 45, then he dropped 42. You know what I mean? Both of them.
Crazy.
Yeah. So. And then Embiid is being Embiid. He's the MVP, you know what I mean? So, and they got a good team over there too, man. They got a lot of vets, you know what I mean? Doc Rivers, I don't trust him in Game 7s. He's lost 9 of them. You know what I mean? He's been in 16 and lost 9. So that's a lot of Game 7s to be losing. You know what I mean?
Right. Too many.
Yeah.
Come on, man. Come on. Doc Rivers, you're going to get another loss tomorrow.
He might. He really might. And they playing, it's in Boston too, right?
Boston.
Yeah, that's going to be ugly. I probably want to get to see the game, though, man. I wish I could. It's Mother's Day, but I might record it and catch it tomorrow night. But yeah, so we'll see, man. We'll see. It's been fun to watch, though, man. It's been really fun to watch. Playoffs, baby.
Yeah, a lot of playoffs action right now. Denver Nuggets, Jokic.
Mm-hmm.
When we get into the factor filling thing,
Yeah, let's get into the fact over feelings questions, man. If y'all not familiar with the show, this is when we, ask questions and we see if these questions are actually facts or are they feelings. You know what I mean? Because this is facts over feelings. Don't forget that.
Oh yes.
Yes,
yep.
Sir. All right.
So yeah, is it a factor or feeling that the Warriors dynasty is over?
Yeah, well, that to me, that is a feeling, my brother, because I mean, like I said before, as long as they still have that nucleus of players, Steph is still Steph. You know what I mean? Like you said earlier, if Clay take a back seat, come off the bench, you got to retool with another player, player or two. All they need is another player or two. You know what I mean? And they right back at it. They got action. Dynasty is not over. Like I said, this is not the last dance, none of that type of feeling. You know what I mean? They still got a lot of players over there, and they got championship medal, man. They've been there before. All of Looney's still going to be there. Dre ain't going nowhere, unless he does that buyout shit, which I doubt he will, or whatever he got going on this year. I mean, after the summer, I forgot what it's called, but I don't think he's going nowhere either. So I don't think it's over. And even if Dre left or Clay left, it will be one or the other. It ain't both of them ain't gonna leave. You know what I mean? So I just don't see it being over yet, because Steph is an otherworldly talent, and anytime you got that man on your team, you can't count him out. So that is a feeling, my brother.
Oh yeah, for sure. I agree. It's a feeling. Warriors got I think Kuminga's going to develop. They might get a piece for Jordan Poole. We got a couple guys like I think Moody's gonna get better. I think Patrick Baldwin, young stud. Ryan Rollins, backup point guard, guy we drafted draft before last. He might take Poole's spot. I don't know. I don't know if they're gonna keep Poole. It's 50-50.
That's gonna be I don't know, man. You gotta show something.
Yeah. So that's a feeling, y'all.
For sure. All right, so here we go. If LeBron wins his 5th championship this season with dethroning Steph in the West, that solidifies him as the best of the era. Is that a fact or a feeling?
I think that's a feeling because Steph beat him 3 times, and even in this series, I think he's probably only been the best Laker player probably 1 game out of the 6.
Mm-hmm.
So he wasn't really like doing the heavy lifting, D'Lo was doing well in the first like probably 3 games, 4 games. Anthony Davis was probably the main guy in a couple games. So he did good the game 6. I think Steph is that dude, man. Like he changed the game, and the way he could just like shoot threes, the way defenses just are so afraid of him. He got 4 titles, he got back-to-back MVPs. He went to a bunch of finals in the West. He didn't have to leave to get a ring. He just stayed put.
For sure. I would say that's a feeling as well. Let me wrong. Bron's an all-timer. We all know that he's all-time great. Top 5, top 10, whatever you want to call it. He's up there. So if he gets number 5, a lot of people are saying that that's going to make him, that's going to put him above Mike and everybody else because of his longevity and all the time he's been here. And they were saying the same thing. If Steph was to get his 5th, that would push him up another level, above Bron. You know what I mean? But I don't think him winning number 5 necessarily makes him the player of the era, because everything that Steph accomplished in that area, he did to him. You know what I mean? Yeah. He was the reason why Bron didn't get those other championships. That's why he lost those rings. You know what I mean? It's because of him. Yeah. So I can't say it'll do that, because he still didn't beat Steph in the finals. You beat him in the playoffs, yeah, that's cool. But Steph got you in the finals. You know what I mean? A number of times. So
3.
Right, that's what I'm saying. So you got him once in the finals. You know what I mean? So just by basic math, that's just, you know what I mean? He's got the best of you, pretty much. You know what I mean? I see that you, like I said, again, you got him in the playoffs. That's cool, but it's not the finals, bro. So I think that's a feeling as well. So, but we'll see when it's all said and done. When they both retire, then we'll see who has how many rings and all that shit at that point. But as of right now, no, I don't think it would at all. So, all right. Next question. The winner of the next series in the West will win the championship. Is that a fact or a feeling?
That might be a feeling, man, because I got the Celtics, man. They got some combination of dogs, 6 men, 7 men, big guys who can block, big guys who can shoot.
They got to win tomorrow first.
Yeah. But I'm saying, but that's who I think is going to win it all. I think they're going to win tomorrow, then beat the Miami Heat. I think the Miami Heat, they kind of remind me of Portland in 2019 when the Warriors faced them. It's like they're good, but they're not really conference final material. They just happen to get lucky and be there.
Yeah, right.
Kind of like how I felt Portland did back then.
Right.
So that's how I feel, man. Like, so I think that's a feeling.
Yeah, I can't call it a fact either, bro. As much as this is facts over feeling, so we keep it a buck. It don't matter how we feel about our teams and blah 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 blah. No, we keep it real. So I don't believe it either, to be honest with you. I love my squad, but I'm keeping it a buck. There's no facts about that. That they would actually win. It's a feeling. It definitely is, regardless. Of how much I want them to win. We don't know this for sure, because the Celtics, like you said, they stack, bro. They got a squad. And even if it ain't the Celtics, Philly still got a squad. You know what I mean? So, and people forget, man, Embiid's been looking. He been hunting for this shit for a minute too. He got kicked out the playoffs quite a few times in the past few years. You know what I mean? So he hungry too. You know what I mean? This game 7 tomorrow gonna be crazy. You know. So, but yeah. Long story short, that's a feeling.
Oh yeah.
All right.
Okay. Heck yeah, man.
We got one more question though. Let's switch it over to that football though. Switch it over to football real quick. And that last question you had.
Okay. Was drafting a kicker, Jake Moody, out of Michigan, the 49ers, is it a factor of feeling that drafting him in the 3rd round was too high of a round? Is that a factor? Is that a feeling?
I mean, it's a feeling because if you have needs as a team, you know what I mean? You fulfill those needs, you know what I mean, regardless of what round it is, you know what I mean? And the type of kicker he is, he definitely is a kicker that, you know, 3rd round is not high, you know what I mean? I guess you're supposed to get a kicker in the 5th round or some shit like that, but if that's a need that you have and it's a guy that you're looking for, you take him in the 3rd round, you know what I mean? I understand what people are saying, but our team is pretty stacked, bro. So we have needs in certain places and holes to fill, and when we find what we need, regardless of what round it is, if that's the player that we need, we're gonna take him. You know what I mean? So I think that's a feeling for sure.
Yeah, it's gonna be a 4th feeling, 4 out of 4.
No facts today, huh?
Yeah, exactly. We ain't try to do like that. Just like
Just the way it happened.
Yeah, Jake Moody. I think it's a feeling because like field goal kicking is so important, man. It's like damn near as important as a quarterback from a standpoint of like, imagine if the game comes down to an extra point or you got to kick a 52-yarder.
Right.
You know, like the quarterback can't kick that.
Yeah,
the kicker got to kick that. And he's made big field goals in college. He kicked like a 59-yarder or something like that in college, like 50-plus yarder.
Right.
This guy got a leg, man. So imagine being in this championship game, down by 2. You make this 52-yard field goal, you're going to the Super Bowl. You think Robbie Gold can make a 52-yarder? Nah, I don't got no trouble. I ain't got no faith in him. But this
not
guy,
anymore. He's a little older.
Yeah, he's a little older. Everything is like under 45 for him.
Right.
You know, 52-yarder. I got my money on this guy. This guy, I got full faith. So yeah, that's a feeling.
For sure. I feel the same way. Brother. Well, pivoting, since we're talking about football already, you know, pivoting a little bit, you know, the schedule just dropped for our NFL and our beloved San Francisco 49ers. And that's pretty exciting, bro. Something that we've been looking forward to for a minute. You know, us, we like to get outside and travel, you know, when the season starts. So you got any plans on getting to any of these away games?
Man, I'm thinking Pittsburgh and AZ.
Oh, Pittsburgh for real? Oh shit!
Yeah,
wow.
I'm kind of leaning towards that. I'm leaning towards that. I do want to go to LA. I do want to check out that stadium. Win 2018, it was fun. AZ, win 2018, it was fun.
Mm-hmm.
So you know, yeah. So I wouldn't mind doing that. I don't like how they got Pittsburgh and at LA first 2 games.
Yeah,
like,
that's yeah. Pittsburgh is the first game of the season, right?
Yeah, first game, like first game.
Yeah, right. Which is good though because you don't want to go to the East Coast when it's really cold. So he said it'll still be nice.
Yeah, go to the East Coast. You know, heck yeah. And then that first home game is what? It's Thursday night.
No, is that Thursday night or first for the season for us?
First home game is.
Yeah, against the Giants. You're right.
Yep. First home game. So I was like, okay, little home game against third Giants. Yeah, I noticed they like us to like not have the season start like at home. You know, be on the road.
Yeah, every year.
And then even our first home game, it's a night game, so it's gonna be less hot because they don't want those hot games in Levi's.
We don't need them hot games in Levi's. Thank God, because that place is a damn sauna. Shit.
Yeah, man, steam room
for real. But yeah, okay. Well, I'm definitely going to get outside one time too. I think I'm thinking of Seattle this year. I've never been to Seattle, so I was thinking about that one and definitely LA for sure. You know, so.
Yeah, I'll be down for the LA.
For sure,
I'm
for
down
sure.
if you are.
Yeah. We gonna talk about it. You already know. We gonna figure it out. But let's get into this. And also, y'all also know, man, that the NFL draft just came out too. And we were just talking about that, of course, with the new kicker that we have, Jake Moody, third round pick. And let's check out the rest of the lineup that we got so far, man.
Okay. Draft picks, man. We got we get Cameron Latu, tight
Yeah.
end from Alabama. You know, to be
Alabama.
George Kittle's backup. We've been needing. I mean, as far as the pick, what I think of it, he's cool. I wanted Josh Weil from Cincinnati. He reminded me of another Cincinnati tight end, Travis Kelce, but it's all good. We got this guy. I think he got some upside. You know, he obviously played in big games. He used to be a
Definitely.
linebacker, so you know he's physical.
I
Yeah,
like him, man. I like him too, man. He big dude. You know what I mean? He's Polynesian too, so you know the Polynesian boys. Him and Hufanga be out there balling, and I'm sure you know. My thing is, I need a tight end that's going to block. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because we already know what happened to us last year with a tight end that was whiffing on blocks. You know what I mean? So, we already got a tight end that can block and run and do all of that and catch the ball. We got one of those already. We need somebody to help him out, though. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I'm hoping that Cameron can actually be that guy for us, man. You know, like you said, he came from a big system. Alabama's that's pretty much the mini NFL right there. So, so you should be ready to go, man.
Yeah, we got him, and then we got the safety to replace Jimmy Ward. You know, and to actually eventually replace Tayshaun Gibson too, because Tayshaun Gibson might retire after the season. We got a safety. Jair
Is that what they're saying?
Yeah, Jair Brown at Penn State.
No, I mean he's saying that he might retire.
Well, no, like he almost retired this past offseason.
Did he really?
Yep, Tayshaun Gibson. So
damn,
he's kind of complaining. So you got to think he might end up retiring after this season.
Well, I like Jair Brown, man, Penn State. He definitely I mean, I know he'll be a rookie and everything, but still, you know what I mean? If you can come in ready to knock some heads in that defensive back end, man, you'll be all right because that's all we need. You know, we pretty solid back there now. We picked up a couple other players too, cornerbacks and stuff, and we got another cornerback in the draft too, didn't we?
Yeah, we got Daryl Luter, 5th round.
Yeah.
Yep.
5th round, South Alabama.
So I know it's Niners. They want to get more like ball hawk guys. You know, like instead of like just athletes and thumpers. You know, back there in safety, they want like rangy guys. You know, that's why they got Jair Brown. You know, Daryl Luter got some talent. Linebackers, D Winners. He had interceptions in college. Linebacker, he can steal. So, yeah, we got some guys that's gonna really improve the squad, man. Got Isaiah Oliver, slot guy from slot corner from Atlanta.
Yeah, we needed him badly, bro. With losing what's the name, Mosley. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So we needed that. And let's see, we got another defensive lineman, Robert Beal.
Robert Beal, 5th round out of Georgia, one of the Georgia boys, all those Georgia boys that the Eagles got. We got one and two on the D line, Robert Beal. A lot of people said he stood out on film more than the Eagles Georgia edge rusher guy that they drafted 31st overall. So we got him in the 5th round. He got some
5th round, yeah. And with our defensive line, bro, you know, all we need is rotation players, man. You know what I mean? And you're gonna eat, you know what I mean? So with him being from another big school like Georgia, man, you know, he'll fit right in as well, bro. So I think he kind of a steal too, to be honest with you. In the 5th round.
Yeah.
You know, we like to find gems down there in that 5th round. We find them quite a few over there.
George Kittle, Drake Greenlaw.
Exactly.
DJ Jones was 6th round, Elijah Mitchell 6th round.
Right. So
7th round.
Yeah, we know to find those players, man. You know what I mean?
So 5th round.
Right. Here we go. And they all balling right now. So yeah. But you know, with us not having a a 1st or 2nd round pick, you know what I mean? I think, you know, we always, like I just said, we seem to find more players in the later rounds anyway, you know what I mean? So
yeah.
I don't think it's a bad draft at all, to be honest with you, you know. So you know, some people are saying that they don't they don't, yeah, I mean, but that's every year though. Nobody ever agrees with everything that the front office does, you know what I mean? But same time, I believe in, you know how we do, man. We believe in the front office because look where they've taken us for the past few years, man. You know, so
Gotten far, what, 3 of the last 4 years, conference title game, at least?
yes, sir. Yes, sir. Now it's just time to close the gate, man, and get to that Super Bowl this year, hopefully. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's on deck.
Exactly, man. We're gonna get there though. It's all good. We're gonna get there. So
Yes, indeed.
we got a good draft class, man. We got a quarterback situation, a wild one. Who's gonna be the starter? Is Sam Darnold gonna be the starter?
Yeah.
Purdy, Trey
You know
Lance.
what? That whole situation is like kind of comical to me, man. I mean, I understand, you know, the people's concern about Brock and all of that because he's hurt and all, but to me, man, Brock's the quarterback, bro. Period.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I mean, as long as he's healthy and can play, he's the quarterback. You know what I mean? If he's not available to play in the beginning of the season, okay, I still think Trey should be starting that. You know what I mean? You know, especially over Sam Darnold, unless Sam Darnold shows us something that we never seen before. You know, in the mini camp or a training camp or something like that, which I truly doubt. You know what I mean? But who knows? But for me, it's like it's Brock, Trey, and then Sam. You know, that's how it should be in my mind. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But you know, again, we have to look at Brock when he comes back, see if he's the same player, see how his arm is, you know, all of that. But he proved enough last year to solidify his spot. You know what I mean? So people just need something to talk about a lot, Tom. You know.
Oh,
You
that
know?
we know, man.
They
That we
killed me.
know. They always got something to say.
That's a fact. So, but yeah, man, football season's right around the corner, man. We in May, so you know, I think mini camps is about to start next month in June, and then training camp will kick off in August, and we'll be there like always, and get this thing cracking, man.
Niners play with the Raiders in preseason, I believe, in Vegas.
In August, yeah, we play them early August, yeah.
Ooh, that game gonna be hella hot out there.
Is it at home? Is it here or is it in Vegas?
In Vegas.
Oh yeah, well, they in the dome, no, they'll be fine.
They do got a dome, huh?
Yeah, they're good. They're good. So, but yeah, man. You know, we had to holler at y'all, man. There's a lot going on, man. A lot of hoops going on. A lot of going on with the Niners. You know what I mean? So we had to get it in one time, man. You know how the FOF Fellas do, man. Y'all know how we do.
Heck yeah, man. Shoot. Whew. Niners season on its way.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna be great, man. Us and the Eagles gonna be the top 2 teams in the NFC. I know that.
That's a fact, brother, and that is a fact for sure. There's no feelings there.
We faced them week 13 too, huh?
Yeah, we got them December. That's December 3rd or something like that, or December 8th, sometime in December. But yeah, we'll be back in Philly. You know, a little revenge game. You know what I mean? And hopefully they just as good as they were last year because I don't want no excuses. You know, so
Yeah.
hopefully we got a quarterback that's actually healthy,
Playable.
Right. That's the whole point. But yeah, man, we're gonna get up out of here, man. We appreciate y'all rocking with us as always, man. This is Facts Over Feelings, and you know where to find us. We on all your internets, all your Spotify's, all of the YouTubes, so anywhere you can find podcasts. We there.
Yeah, man. People out there, they be like using the Facts Over Feelings saying, and have it on their t-shirts.
Yeah.
You know, one day we're gonna show all you guys what they be doing, like as far as saying it, because it's like it's a popular saying. It's catchy.
Definitely is, man. And the great minds think alike. So you know what I mean. There's a lot of great-minded people out there that know it's always facts over feelings.
Yeah.
Show, man.
You know it, man.
Well, we appreciate y'all for rocking with us, man. Y'all have a wonderful weekend. Happy Mother's Day to all y'all mothers out there. And rock with y'all next time, man. Love y'all.
Yeah. All right, y'all.
Till next time. Deuces.
Peace out.
Peace.
Go Warriors.